All right, what's going on, YouTube? We are back in it for another one. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. For me, I'm having a great one, man. The coffee tastes good. I'm telling you, man. My Leafs are moving on to round two. I'm actually just watching Game 7 with Florida and Boston right now. It's going to overtime, man. You love it. The two best words in sports, Game 7, and even better than that, overtime, Game 7. Yeah, I'm just in the middle of watching that because we play whoever wins this series, whoever wins this game. But I'm a little tired today, man. If I sound tired, it's just springtime, man. It's the way it goes with my job, with my career. I always get pretty busy at springtime. It's like, springtime is dope because the warm weather's coming, summer's coming. But I always get super busy in the spring, and then it will kind of like die down a little bit and slow down. But yeah, I'm a little tired today, but I don't even give a shit, man. I'm a sports junkie. You guys know this. I love hockey, I love football, basketball, baseball. I love it all, man. Played it all. I kind of like, there's certain sports that I absolutely love that, I love playing, but I can't really watch. Like football would be one of those. I love playing football, but I really only watch the playoffs. Golf's another one. I love golfing. I can't watch golf, man, but hockey, basketball, baseball, I love all that shit, man. I watch it all the times. We always got sports on in the house. So, I'm ready. My Leafs move on. First time in 19 years. I'm ready. But anyways, I'd like to talk about something in this video different than Call of Duty. It's like Call of Duty's in a weird place right now, man. It's like you have everything to talk about with Call of Duty and nothing at the same time. And somebody watching this video right now that's not in the Call of Duty scene is like, what the fuck is that? What are you talking about, bro? You ain't making no sense. Well, if you were in the Call of Duty scene, you would understand what I'm talking about, right? You have everything to talk about and nothing. And what made me want to make this video is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I actually played Fallen Order. I didn't play it until way later on. I played it on Xbox Game Pass, and I actually really enjoyed it. So this was a game that I was kind of like eyeing, right? It was like, all right, if it comes out and it's got super good reviews and everybody is loving it and it actually works, yeah, I'll probably pick it up, right? It's not a game that I was like, absolutely, all right, pre-order it, let's get it. It wasn't like that. Like, I enjoyed the first game a lot, and it was just like, it was cool, man. It's like, all right, I'll buy it, man. If everything's cool, I'll buy it. And then it comes out, man, and it's just the same old shit with this modern gaming, bro. I fucking hate the direction that these games are going in, especially AAA games. I really starting to hate modern gaming, man. It's so bullshit. I actually thought about making this video a while back when The Last of Us Part 1 came out for PC. Because as you guys know, I still don't have a PS5 yet. I will be getting one at some point. But right now, you know what I mean? We a little tight. Got bills to pay and everything else, other things to take care of. And instead of spending money that I don't really have on a PS5, I'd rather wait until I'm a little bit more comfortable. We'll go ahead and get the PS5. I got it. And it's in the house. It ain't going nowhere, right? But so I was going to buy The Last of Us Part 1 because I love that game, right? I had it on PS3. I had the remastered on PS4. I was going to buy the new one for PC. And that drops, and that was a fucking mess too, man. Like, the game straight up did not work. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're on the socials, you've seen the screenshots of Joel and shit. Like, the game looked terrible, man. The things that you heard about it, it was fucking ridiculous. We seen this with Cyberpunk 20. That was another game, Cyberpunk 2077. I was actually excited to try that game out, and then, it comes out, and it was like, it was the same kind of realm for me as Jedi Survivor. Like, it was, I'm interested in it, but we're gonna wait to hear what it's about, how it runs, all that good stuff. And I remember back then, it didn't matter what platform you were on, old gen, new gen, PC, the game was a complete mess on every platform that you played it on. Now, obviously, way later on, I saw it somewhere on sale and I picked it up, and the game works now, right? And it's actually a fun little game, man. It's not a game that I look to play like every time I jump on and shit like that. Like, I'll play it here and there. But it's like, you release these games, you take everybody's money, and then you fucking apologize for it like a couple days later or a week later. It's like, oh yeah, we're really sorry, man. The game is unplayable on this platform, or it's unplayable in general, or whatever the fuck it is. We're sorry, the game is a broken fucking mess and we took your money, But yeah, we'll put out a couple of patches over the next few weeks or next few months or whatever, and we'll get it fixed, man. And it's like, if the game ain't fucking ready, stop releasing this shit. We seen it with Battlefield 2042, man. Look at that game when that game dropped. We see it like year after year with Call of Duty, man. Well, like, I'm not even talking just these Call of Duty, I'm using the air quote right now, the betas, which are actually demos. I'm not even talking about them, man. I'm talking about when we get the full fucking game. Call of Duty, possibly the most rich franchise in gaming, the most profitable franchise in gaming, at least one of them. And this is what we get year after year. Look at Modern Warfare dudes. I'm not even talking about the lack of content and shit, man. The game is straight up broken. Some of it is incompetence. Some of it's laziness. Some of it's by design. Absolutely. I've made a bunch of videos breaking that shit down. But the game is fucking broken, man. And people will fight back at you if you bring it up in a video or something like that on YouTube, because they can jump on for 10 minutes and, most of their gunfights are fair. So it's like, oh, the game works, right? Like, I don't give a fuck what these nerds have to say, man. And I'm just tired of it, bro. You see these games pumping out, like, we get a few here and there that are good. Like God of War was good. Everybody tells me Elden Ring was fantastic from launch until now, is still going strong. Elden Ring is like, I'm going to try, I think, one more time, man. I tried it a couple times and I find it really hard to get into that game. I think I'm going to give it one more honest shot and see if I could really get into that game, because even though I haven't really enjoyed it when I tried it, I could see the quality that went into it though, right? And I could see why people are absolutely in love with that game. You see, man, when a developer puts their soul into it, man, when they actually care about the project they're working on, you can see it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can taste it when you're playing the game, right? And you're like, all right, man, I'm in their world and they actually fucking care. We don't have that luxury anymore with Call of Duty and shit. But like, I love me some Battlefield 2042. I do, man. That was a game that I stuck with. I even turned my second channel into a Battlefield channel for a while now. It's not anymore. I made the decision recently to just, I'm not going to do it consistently with the Battlefield content anymore, just because, for one, I don't really have the time. For two, I don't play Battlefield like I do Call of Duty, through the years and shit like that. Like, I'm definitely more into the Call of Duty franchise than I have the Battlefield franchise, even though I think Battlefield puts out better quality than Call of Duty does, especially lately. But I stuck with 2042 with all its bullshit, and I made some videos calling them out, hoping that they fix it, and they have fixed it, man. But the problem was, it took them so fucking long to do that. And you see all these games, man, like The Last of Us Part 1, I was ready, bro. I was ready. Credit card in hand, I was ready to buy that bitch on Steam. And of course, it drops broken as fuck. We got Jedi Survivor now. And this was, like I said, man, this is a game that I'm not like over the moon for, right? But you guys know I play some other games, man. Love Borderlands and shit. I was going to buy Jedi Survivor though. If everybody, like, nobody had anything bad to say, if everybody was like really positive about it, I was probably going to buy the game. And I know it's not completely, like, I know it's playable, I think, on Xbox, but I'm hearing that it's really bad on PS5. And I heard it's basically unplayable on PC, right? And I'm tired of giving these fucking people money, man. It's like, it's greed, right? And you can't even put this all on the developers though, right? Yeah, there's some incompetence there, but it's these greedy ass fucking publishers, man, telling the developers to push it out, not giving them the time required to make a quality game, to put out a game that's actually finished, and it fucking works, dude. It's like, if you can't do your job, if they don't give you the time to properly do your job, this is what's gonna happen, man, and this is where we are. And I'm just at a point now with these games, there's so many more that I'm not even thinking about right now that I can't even think of. I'm just tired, I've had a long day. But there's so many other games, man, that release like this, like rushed, broken, trash. These greedy ass publishers, they don't give a hot shit what they're pushing out, man. They just want your fucking money, and then you can wait to get your money's worth later on, 6 months down the road, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm just tired of this shit, man. It's like, what the fuck are y'all doing there, right? Why make games if this is what it is? I I'm at a point right now, man, where I'm so sick of modern gaming. You think back to years past, like not even just when I was a youngin' growing up, you know, in the years where we got like games like GoldenEye and shit for the Nintendo 64, like even if you look back to like 2012, man, when we got Black Ops 2 and Borderlands 2 and just a bunch of great fucking games dropping that year. 2011, same thing. 2010, same thing. And I'm just fucking sick of this shit, man. They know what they can get away with because people will pay it, right? People will get duped, like me and like a lot of you listening to my voice. People will get duped. They're hyped for a game. They'll pay it. And then they realize that the game is broken as fuck. They put it down and never touch it again or whatever. But they know they got fucking nerds out here who will pay top dollar for this and then some. They'll buy the special editions. They'll buy all the microtransactions and all the other horse shit that they got in these games. They will pay that money, deal with the nonsense, waste their entire lives fishing on YouTube for videos that are critical of the game. Instead of playing that game that they claim is a masterpiece, they'll waste their entire days. They'll waste their lives going through YouTube videos, anybody who criticizes the game, and they will defend it. They'll fight until their last fucking breath. They'll continue to defend it. And these publishers see this shit. These developers see this shit and they know they can get away with this shit. And I'm just sick of it, man. I just like can we get what we fucking paid for out here? I mean, come on, man. Enough's enough. You know, you see these games and it's like, yeah, they got crazy potential, bro. This is what it is at launch, you know? It's like that old quote that I haven't heard that quote in a long time. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but I can't remember who said it, to be honest. But it's something along the lines of a delayed game could still be good, but a rushed game is bad forever. Dude, I'm probably misremembering that, but either way, man, it sounds fucking good to me. And shit, that fits still today. Dude said that back in like Super Mario or some shit back in the 80s or 90s or something, and it still holds up, man. It's if the game ain't ready, delay it. People will be annoyed, but the hype will still be there for it. You might lose a couple of people, but you might pick up a few more. The hype will still be there. People will buy your finished game that actually works after you delayed it and it's ready to go, and they'll be happy with their purchase and they'll buy more shit from you. I'm just fucking tired of AAA gaming, man. But that's it. That's all I got for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out.